My name is Sally Wallace, and I am the director of All Souls Early Learning Center. Been at All Souls for 3 years now and a director for over 7. We've used the Connect4Learning curriculum for 2.5 years. Prior to that, we were just doing the typical themed-based preschool curriculum where each teacher created their own lesson plans based on their individual themes. I've always found, being in administration, that approach oftentimes leads to many gaps in the curriculum and affects the level of quality for each classroom. It can vary based on the teacher's experience and desires and their own personal interests and what they enjoy to teach the most. So I just feel that there can be some gaps. When I heard about Connect4Learning, the reason that I was so excited about it was how everything worked together beautifully. And then I also wanted something that had a lot of content. It was really important to me that we had a very language-rich environment. And then I loved the math, knowing that math really increases literacy scores. I loved that there was a strong math emphasis. And then, of course, the frosting on the cake was all of the social emotional content. The children just came to school so excited every day for what they were learning. So every day was a new adventure that they anxiously waited for. And we just saw that just their enthusiasm increased with the Connect4Learning curriculum. They came into school bouncing in because they wanted to learn more about the worms they discovered, or they were tracking different things, and so every day they were eager to come to school. We got a lot of feedback from parents, and we're fortunate that we have parents who are very involved and want the best for their children, and all of the feedback was just so positive. They were overwhelmed with some of the vocabulary that their children were coming home with, and they loved the solution suitcase. I had I could say, a diverse population of teachers where I had some very experienced teachers teaching the curriculum, and then teachers who were not as experienced, that were just in their first couple of years of teaching. And so it was wonderful to see that the new teachers were just thrilled to see a curriculum so effortlessly, and how you could combine all of the subjects and just create this incredible classroom environment. And then the experienced teachers were able to draw from some of their years of experience and bring in their own creative twists and layer that in. But they then also realized that there was much more that they could be doing. So it provided them those resources to take it to a different level. And so I have found that the teachers were very positive about the experience. The thing that I love to show people, it is so fun to take my families on tours and open that classroom door, because it's really magical. You go in and you really see early childhood education at its finest. You get to see children truly engaged with a rich environment of materials and resources, and they're actively collaborating, there's teamwork occurring, they're independently working throughout the classroom with the teachers just beautifully facilitating all of that learning. So it's really magical to walk into a C4L classroom, and one of my favorite things to show people. I'm a proponent, absolutely. I just feel that in the field of early childhood education, there's been a lot of discussion about developmentally appropriate practices, about play versus content. And with Connect4Learning, you get it all. And so you can provide children just this wonderful experience. And so It will enhance your educational program if you're a director. It will support your teachers who may not be as experienced. It will allow your program to have quality across all of your classrooms.